Okay, there we go. I think I've got everything going now. Welcome, welcome. Have a good trip home. And yeah, let us get things going. Took me a moment to get my shit together. And yeah, got some Splash Marines to paint on. Oh my god, StreamerBot is holy shit, the StreamerBot interface is completely changed. What the Okay, I'm just gonna put StreamerBot to the side and just hope it works. Yeah, just gonna hope that works. Let's boom straight into the camera view. Haha, welcome. And of course, I didn't do my exposure value settings. Yeah. Let me get that. Let me do a little. Let me do a fucky wucky with this. Uh, up, 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 up. Good enough. So yeah, welcome and good day. I have not. Well, actually, I did prep, then I unprepped, and then reprep, and I have some things to paint today. I'm going to continue what I was painting last time, and then maybe see if we can work on painting some other models as well. First off, the Martys, your pictures can go to the side right now. Although I will be painting more of the Martys tonight. I have this jump pack here as well. We'll probably won't have time to work on Astaroth tonight. But yeah, if y'all can see though, I do have this Spec Marine Eliminator I painted from. I built it yesterday during the typhoon and fully painted it up in one go. It needs to have the black wash applied over it to match the rest of my marines completely. Right now, it's got the very bright colors, and I need to dampen all this down and do the recess washes and everything. But otherwise, yeah, there we go. So I did one guy like that, and you can see here I've got the power parts of his other two squad members. I need him specifically for a tournament this coming weekend. So huzzah, I got him ready now. So I'm going to pretty much repeat his painting steps on these two guys. So I really like how the cloak came out. I used a new color that I got recently when I started my bolt action. Hold on, let me just speck of dust. Can't tell. Oh no, that's a spot. That's a spot I need to repaint. Okay, I got a spot to repaint there. Yeah, this is a new color which I got when I started painting my bolt action things. Where was it? Hold on. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? I have all my paints jammed to the side here. Well done. So there, this need touch to fix up on that side of the cloak. Hold on, where's my? What the heck? It should have been here. It should be right here on my desk. Did I actually put that one specific paint away? I might have. Holy shit! Let me see. What the heck? What the hecky? What the helly? Where is it? Yeah, no, no, no. What? Here it is. Boom. Here we go. Panzer Aces Dark Rubber. I'd say actually looks like a pretty light rubber, but hey, this is a dark rubber. Actually, wow, the way that light works on this is quite nice, as is. So yes, I need to touch up his cloak a bit. So I'll touch up his cloak when I work on the cloaks of these other guys as well. So I want to just, since his other two squad members are here in pieces, parted out already. What's this? Oh, heavy intercessor head? That goes aside. I thought I'd have time to do a heavy intercessor as well. Might have time, might not have time, we'll see. I am actually pretty exhausted today. Somehow. So, we'll see how far we get. I want to at least get these guys done, and then we're going to bit. What's that? My Terminator Chaplain here as well. So, we'll see how far we get today. So, today's going to be pretty much just a hand painting, mostly hand painting stream. Just to get some things done. Gotta get it done. Yeah, so let's get the paint palette out and just YOLO into this. I think I'll just go with the cloaks first, just so I can touch this up, do those cloak pieces, and we'll move on to the other colors after. Yeah, so let's just get some of this Panzer Aces. This is not an airbrush paint. This is a part. Well, I guess it's Panzer Ace. It's Vallejo Panzer Aces, but monocolor line. So this is unthinned paint. So I don't need too much of it to go a long way. So there we go. Oh yeah, also this is me. I'm also experimenting with the two thin coats Emperor Red with a red primer. And I'd say that's pretty close to the red which I use currently for my Space Marines. And I suspect when I put the non-oil coat on, or whether my black wash is on, it's going to dull down to the shade of red that my Space Marines use. So, haha. Found a cheaper alternative to the red paint I use for most of my Space Marines. And it's very close looking. So we'll see how that goes too. But yeah, first off, let me now get me some hotel. Well, actually, let me do a quick test redeem on my redeems, make sure the very suddenly changed streamer bots works properly.
What are you, stupid?
Hey, it works. Cool. Nice. Nice. Okay, so my redeems work again. Oh, that's embarrassing. Well, one thing, StreamerBot updated, but that didn't fuck things up. Well, actually, one fuck up is that StreamerBot's entire web interface, well, not web interface, app interface is completely different now. And so, how the fuck do I find anything I want to do now with it? But other than that, though, yeah, it turns out my computer was not on a fixed IP, so it was pointing to the wrong IP address this whole time. I was pointing to my computer's old IP, not the new IP. It's like, that's a rookie error, which I never even conceived of happening. But now it has been conceived and perceived. No, it was perceived, can now be conceived, and we're gonna have babies and get pregnant. Wait, what? No, it's been fixed. So yeah. Anyway, let me just do a quick touch up of this spot here. There we go. And then probably tomorrow after work, I'll give all my painted models their top coats so that they can dry out Thursday, and then I check them on Friday, and then they'll be good to go for the Saturday tournament. Oh, also I have to apply the wash. Yeah, I forgot. And I think for the wash for this, I will actually actually I might top coat this tonight actually then, because I noticed when I was using some of the other water-based washes I had, some of these paints were not as, I guess, what you call it, rugged as some others, or they need more time to set, because the wash was wiping away the existing acrylic that I had placed down. So I tonight might actually have a quick top coating session with my airbrush, which means I should at least do my touch-ups now. There we go. Okay, so you should be touched up already. So now let's do the cloaks and everything of everyone else. There we go. Just keep it simple, stupid. Nothing too fancy beyond color blocking anything that needs to be color blocked. There we go. Just tactical it and see how it goes. There we go. Oh boy. But yeah, was it? Yeah, we had a typhoon yesterday, so I didn't need to go to work. Haha. And so I just spent a day building some of my models, doing a Dark Souls 3 randomizer, which, oh my god, is hard. And then YOLOing up this eliminator, which I needed for the Kill Team tournament. And, yeah. Just had an overall fun day. I had plans of using my Scouts team for the tournament, but seeing how my free time is this week, not knowing that the Monday would be off, in fact I'm not going to be able to schedule any practice game before the tournament hits, I thought, no, let's go with a team I'm familiar with and actually build the last team member that I don't have, which is the Eliminator Sniper. So now I'll have the full Angels of Death team ready to use. Well, at least the full options to use. I'm probably going to bring the Eliminator in at least one game, make use of him. Well, it'll depend on the map. Like, I know there's one map in rotation, which it has no vantage points or high ground. It's like underground. And that one, I don't think the Eliminator is going to be too good. The Sniper will be that good. I think that one, just bringing the Heavy Gunner with the Heavy Bolter is better because it's no vantage points, just corridors, hallways, and doors, and just having a guy with a Heavy Bolter there to go ducka 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 ducka, I think is better. Yeah, so yeah. Which, and also I have that. I have a fully painted Heavy Intercessor set, a full squad of regular Intercessors, and little paint mistake, but that's fine. I'll touch it up when I get to the other color. I have 3 out of the 4 sergeant options available. And as I say, missing the other sergeant option isn't a big deal for me at this time. Famous last words for I find I need a Power Sword Sergeant. I have a Thunderhammer Sergeant, I have a Power Fist Sergeant, and I have technically a Chainsword Sergeant. Which is 3 of the 4 sergeants. Oh, I also have the regular Bolter Sergeant. So I have 4. Oh yeah, so that's 4 of the 5 sergeant options. What I don't have is a sergeant with a Power Sword. And I've been meaning to make one. I just, well, haven't. Because making the sergeant would commit me to another full 5-man squad, and I just haven't had the need to make another 5-man squad of intercessors yet. But you never know, might move on to that next week or so. We shall see. Okay, now where is the other cloaky pieces? So there's this. Okay, here's another backpack to do. Okay, so these are the, so here we go. These are the cloaky pieces. So these other pieces, get out of here. I'll work on you later. Boom. So yeah, it's Kill Team's. Sorry, Kill Team's fun, but it's on a day. Usually on days where it's hard for me to schedule free time. It's usually when I have usually when I get my overtime as well. It's like, damn it. Also, yep, made another paint mistake, but I'll fix that later when I get to the red. No issues. Also, tournaments is the times when I can really practice put all the rules into practice. And again, my Dangerous to Death Kill Team, which I'm using, is... It's like regular Space Marines where it's like, it's easy to learn, hard to master sort of team. You only have 6 models compared to others that may have 10 to 11 models. But your models are tougher. And have the... Basically have the ability to shoot or fight twice on the same activation. Which not many other models can do that. Which is like, ooh, they can just go forward and then let loose the storm of fire on anything, or just charge into melee. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna hit you twice. By hit you twice, it's 2 sets of like 4 or 5 attacks usually. So they can pretty much assure a kill on any unit they look at. So they're pretty much one of the kill team wise, they are one of the very elite teams. And for good reason. Apparently now, so Death Watch coming out, and they're going to be even more elite with only 5 members, which is like, oh shit. Well, that being said, though, the Death Watch kill team is, although it looks like it's going to replace the current Death Watch veteran kit, which means my current 5 Death Watch veterans will soon, by this weekend, have an illegal loadout, an unusable weapon loadout. So now I'm waiting for the new Death Watch kill team to release, so all the rules release, so I can see what actual weapons the damn units can take now. See what to do with my other 15 Death Watch models I haven't built yet. Like, god damn it! I've only built 5 of the 15, and now I can't... When I have time to build them, I can't even build them yet, because I need to wait to see what their new loadout options are going to be. So I'm going to have to rebase... I should rebase at least 2 of them, existing ones, because the Deathwatch Heavy Gunner, which has the Frag Cannon and the Infernus Heavy Bolter. In the new Deathwatch kill teams, they are being upgraded to Gravis armor models, but those are 40mm bases, not 32mm bases, so I have to either crack them off their existing base, or stick that base onto a 40mm base and then, like, blend in the base with some terrain markings and stuff. So, like, no, of course. Of course. Oh, well. And also, the thing is, I have 15 of these models now. The new ones look great. Like, the Primarist Deathwatch kill team pictures look amazing on them. It's like, oh my god. Like, I want the new models, but I have 20 of the old models still. It's like, fucking heck. Although, I think I might have an idea on how to salvage this. Basically, I will use the other 15... Might even use the current 5 as well. Rebase them as I need to, if I need to, and then reuse them as regular Marines with special weapons or something. Or even Death Company. It's black armor, that'll be fine. Hey, Kira, welcome. Paint goes good. Just started. I YOLO painted this guy yesterday from building, not even built, to fully painted and ready to go. He's missing a top coat and a wash, but minor details. Because I had to bring him on a game Saturday. I have a kill team tournament Saturday, so I'm bringing him in. And now, tonight, I'm going to paint his other 2 squad members. And also I'm going to continue with Lamnatis. And yeah, and then I am lamenting how I have 20 Deathwatch veteran models. 5 of them are fully built and painted. And this coming Saturday, the new Deathwatch kill team comes out, which, from the way it looks like, is replacing the existing Deathwatch veterans kit outright. So, 1, I can't even build my current ones until I know what the new loadouts are, because the loadouts are changing. And 2, my heavy gunners with the Frag Cannon and Infernus Heavy Bolter need to rebase up to a 40mm base now, because the new Deathwatch veteran kill team has Gravis armor for the heavy gunners. So it's like, oh, it looks cool, but fuck, my existing models need to rebase, and I have to also reuse my existing models. Well, redo my existing models. And oh yeah, also I built, like, my 5-man, which I have built right now, was built with 2 Deathwatch Thunderhammers, because the current loadout allows 2 Deathwatch Thunderhammers. 1 box of 5 men comes with 2 Thunderhammers. But the new Deathwatch Kill Team box coming out, which looks like it's going to replace it, only comes with 1 Deathwatch Thunderhammer in a 5-man box. And GW only does their loadouts per what you can make in the box. So I'm going to lose a Thunderhammer for my squad as well. It's like, dag, damn it. And also, this isn't legending. This is outright, well, update and replacement of the model and kit, which means the existing models are, well, usable, but their loadouts are wrong. And it's like, god damn it. Dag damn it. Ooh, nice. Got them assembled cool. Gotta get more colors. I would suggest the red I have here is Two Thin Coats Emperor Red, which is very close to the Wazdaka red I use. As a option. Yep. Yep. There. That's the Two Thin Coats red with the here it is. With the no, that's not it. Huh? Where is it? Oi, where's my primer gone? Oi, where did my red primer go? I'm trying to show off a colour, and you've disappeared on me. You've abandoned your post. How dare! Nani the fuck? I have a Vallejo red primer, but it seems to completely elude me. Aha, here we go. This one. Vallejo primers. Bloody red. So I primed with this. That's what this I primed with. And I went with this on top, and it was like pretty good. Yeah. Also, I'm speaking funny is because I was holding my paintbrush in my mouth. Because my hands are full. Yeah, going in town today, my browse the paints? Yes. Browse them paints. Commit capitalism. Purchase and buy more paint. But, yeah. And so now I'm just thinking, yeah, just as I lament on the Death Watch, which also has the really cool models and stuff. Yeah, just I'll paint the other two members of the squad just so I have a fully painted Eliminator squad. If I'm fast enough tonight, I will have this squad ready to go to actually play with on Thursday. Maybe, not sure. Thursday, I'm going to give my Death Watch veterans the last hurrah game before their loadout becomes illegal in our boarding actions game. So, see how that goes. See if I can fit Eliminators into the squad or not. Because there is a Spectrus kill team, but I don't want to take a full 10-man Phobos squad kill team. It's not... It's useful in bigger games, and not so useful in a smaller 700-point boarding actions game. Famous last was what I find useful it. Also, I need my points for my Indomitor kill team. The thick, chunky lads of Gravis. Coming to fuck your moms. In the butt. And then you, too. Because that's what they do with their +2 strength on closest target bullshit. AP2 on all their guns. Lethal hits inbuilt. Heavy assault. The heavy assault, am I right? Basically, Indomitor kill team, very good. The only thing they lack is an invuln save. I've killed knights with them. Without the special weapons, just with the Deathwatch heavy bolters and heavy bolt rifles. So, yeah, big ups to them. Just, you gotta keep them alive. That's the issue. We really, you gotta screen them out, for sure. Oh, it's your Gundam Locust Knight. Oh, shit. The Gundam TCG is kicking off, isn't it? At least though, like, the Americans and stuff, it's kicking off pretty well. I'm not too honestly not too sure how popular it is here. I know some places have it, but I don't think it's a big deal, so to speak. Yeah. I got the C and the UC starter sets, mostly for the models, but might be able to play a game if I find someone to play with. But of course, all the cards here released were the Japanese cards. The English decks are impossible to find. And the regular stores only got on the JP cards. They're kind of straightforward for what they do, but in terms of like what the rules are, but it's like it's still be nice if you just directly read the card as is. There you go, look at that. Oh, look. This paint is really nice looking. Where'd the bottle go? I gotta show the bottle off again. Where'd I put it? Here it is. Yeah, Panzer Aces Dark Rubber from Vallejo. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty neat, like semi-gloss canvas look. Yeah, bizarre update. 3rd week trying to master my wife deck. Nice. Oh, I haven't even looked into like the expansion cards yet beyond my starter deck. Oh, go on, just put down there. Clean the brush off a bit. Stop the paint from drying up on the brush bristles. I need to reload anyway. Yeah, I have. Actually, first, hey, you want to see my deck box? I don't think you've seen my deck box. You may have. Yeah, I got my Gundam card deck right here. Yeah, here you go. Here's my deck box with my Gundam cards in it. Yeah. My Nikkei Gundam deck box. That I don't play Nikkei. I don't play gachas, but I'll buy the merch because at least I get the waifu I want. Then boom, here's my sleeved Gundam cards. Yeah, the Guna box for the Gundam Seed. For my Gundam Seed cards. Oh hey, the Guna box for the Guna characters. Am I right? You got waifu and you have husbandos. What more could you need? Boop. Aha. Oh yeah, also, but that yes. So, yeah, there we go. So that's what's gonna get me all the bitches at the card store. Am I right? There might not be any bitches at the card store, but it'll get me things for sure. Yeah. So yeah, so that's the card box. If I ever get a game to play with the game, if I ever actually get a game with someone for this, I said everyone you mostly got this just for the little models inside. Which by the way, oh yeah, there you go. Pew! It's primed already. I just haven't had it. I haven't decided if I want to do it in regular colors or in a custom color scheme yet. Yeah, I got my launcher strike. I've got the sword strike, and then the Sky Grasper with Ale Strike, because they only give you 2 Strike Gundam bodies in that set. But then you don't get any Ale Striker. You don't get any Sky Grasper card in the deck. So it's like, what the fuck? You give me a model that there's no card for? The heck is this? But yeah, shenanigans. And let me just see. But yeah, those are my card shenanigans at least. I really can't get into card games. I'm already spending enough on my Warhammer and my Battletech, and now Bolt Action. But yeah, the Gundam one might be fun. Also, War Guns might be utilized soon, because since Bolt Action is releasing Conflict 47, which is like a sci-fi World War II thing with robots and stuff, and so a lot of us are planning to proxy Gundams in for some of these sci-fi units before the units release, which is going to be fun as heck. Like I'm gonna have my command quantity for sure fielded. I have to build it as well, but at least I do have it in my backlog. Man, there's L Strike and Sword Strike. Oh yeah. Yeah, I kind of want another set, but it's like, why do I want to pay that much and have a second set of cards just for one miniature? Yes, I would. That's honestly, you pay more for one character in Warhammer, so it's like, yeah, good, yeah. Ugh. But at the same time, for the same price, I could get like a Master Grade Buster Gundam or Blue Duel. Which I could get any of the regular sized Master Grade seed kits I could get for the same price over the tiny mini. Although the mini would be much easier to store, take up less space. So yeah, it's like, do I really want to do this? Part of me screams yes, another part of me says no. Yep, prices they are weird and bad. Also, what are the odds that... Also, yeah, for the upcoming Gundam miniature game, these guys are putting round bases, but the upcoming Gundam miniature game is supposed to be on hex bases. So it's like, what the fuck's going on with that? Which also means that they might release just a regular Seed Gundam on its own, the Strike Gundam on its own, in its own pack for the mini games. It's like, yeah, maybe I'll just hold out and see if the mini game itself will release with its own separate Strike Gundam to go with the L Striker. And then it's like, shit. So it's like, yeah, okay, then why buy another set of cards then? Save some money and just buy a miniature set where they release the full minis for that. It's like, it doesn't disturb me enough to want to fix that immediately. I can hold out and wait and see, how are they going to do things with this? And then decide later. Because it's the Strike Gundam, it's one of the lead character suits. Of course they have to release the miniature for the Strike Gundam. Probably with its own inbuilt seed pack. Because, well, it's one of the lead suits. So yeah. The Gundam Wing set sold out instantly. The Zaku one is like, nah, it's just 3 Zakus. It's not... It didn't perk my interest so much. But of course, I had to get the OG UC set, which I have. I haven't unboxed it yet. I was gonna save it for a special stream unboxing, but then well, I don't exactly have any special streams upcoming, so it's like, you're just gonna be on my shelf for a bit, unless I need your cards for a deck or something. Of course, that assumes I find someone to play with. Also, I find finding someone to play Battletech with is going to have a higher chance than the Gundam TCG set, the current hobby atmosphere I'm in. So, yeah. But hey, cool minis. Go. Now let me just get your little hood going. Blap, blap. Yeah, you're holding off as well. Yep, exactly. Like, yeah. With the existing hobbies I do, the costs of it and stuff, like, I'll hold off. I can hold off on it. If I'm going to pay 200 for a character, well, honestly, for a single model, I'd do it for a Warhammer thing, for any character I'm missing, than I would for a small Gundam character that I know they're going to release more of later. When I know I can also get the full-size 100 Master Grade for the same fucking price. Yeah, go on. Get that under your chin. And paint the rest of you later. Blap, blap. There we go. Okay. 2 cloaks with their first coat of paint applied. Yeah, put that down there. There we go. Okay, that's it with the thing. Did you get the MG Strike? Oh, yeah. I've been looking. Things. I want to get the Master Grade Buster Gundam. I really like the Buster Gundam. But I know I'm going to want to get the Master Grade Blue Duel and the Aegis along with it. I was like, oh god, 3 Master Grades when I don't have much space. No, I'm just going to hold off. I shall show restraint and hold off. Use the money elsewhere first. Here we go. Next month. Ooh, you got some big models. Nice. I love them big models. Okay, so now that... Oh, wait, no, your little... I used the rubber on your little energy packs as well on your legs. Let me do that before I forget. Nice and carefully. Yeah, the energy packs, I use the same dark rubber texture on their little pack here. But then after that, I dry brushed it with silver. Was it? No, dry brushed it with gunmetal just to make it, well, slightly stand out and look a different color. You know, just being efficient. Like, you use the same color for multiple things, but by changing how you, like, do the top layer of it, like a dry brush of a metallic or a different colored wash, it tints it ever so slightly to a different color. It's like, aha! You get color variety while using a minimal of base paint, base colors. There we go. And then the other energy pack is on this piece here. Your first sight, ooh, Liger Zero, nice. HD Kasatrian, that's a big one. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I'll grab that. And Optimus Crossframe, ooh. And a stretch, thank you for that as well. Yeah. And get on it. Yeah, I've been looking into like the what you got? 1/100 realized Zoid model or something? Or real model? Basically, there's a 1/100 Zoid model series, and I've been thinking about it. I kind of want a... Okay, I want a lot of Zoids, but the Shield Liger from my childhood, for sure. What else? Iron Kong, because childhood. Gojulus, because childhood. What else? What else is there? Grand Turtle, Great Turtle. I know there's a Kotobukiya turtle or tortoise cannon Zoid, and purely because it's a tortoise turtle. No other reason. I just want that one. And yeah. Also, I do have to actually. I've always seen the Zoids with the blue shield Liger. I know there's another Zoid series, some sort of weird. There's weird timeline bullshit with it, and I really do need to watch that other Zoid series as well to see, you know, what's going up with it. Because I know there's like the Liger Zero, which had like the different armor systems. Like, ooh, that's cool. I know nothing about this, but that sounds cool. And that might influence what other Zoids I want to get. But Shield Liger was My childhoods. Uh-huh. So that's a must-have. There we go. Okay. Now, all the things that need to be the dark rubber are dark rubberized. Clean off my brush. Blap, blap, blap it. And I think next is going to be the black for the inside of the body. Alexia Schneider, nice. I know there's... Oh yeah, Panzer on order, cool, yeah. I've seen that the Panzer one looks fucking amazing. I don't know where which show the Panzer's from, if it was a show or it's only a game one, but I see the Panzer and I like. Also, I see the Panzer and I see, oh god, expensive. There we go. Let's get some black for the body, the body suit, the body condom parts of the suit. There's just a little bit of a squizzle there. Again, this is a model color black, so unthinned, so you gotta manually thin it. Blap, blap. I just blap the brush into some water and then just blah, 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 around the side until it feels like it's a good consistency. Fortunately, this is a case of, just like in all the tutorials, like, oh, did I miss part of your cloak here? Yes, I did. Tutorials, they say, I thought it's good consistency. Like, tell me what the consistency is. And then I do, it's like, ah, right. It's actually, it's hard to say what the consistency should be, other than some people say it should be like milk. But then milk, in person here, milk is all very different consistency. So it's like, that doesn't help me. Basically, unfortunately, that's just a trial and error case of, you'll be able to tell when it's too thin for sure. And you'll be able to tell when it's too thick, and you just kind of just gotta, by eye, YOLO it till it's just right. And some colors you want thicker, like, I say lighter colors tend to work better applied thinly, but with a thicker paint application. Hold on. I see a single hair. Let me just grab that. Oh, that was a one bristle that got stuck in there. Okay. That's the first bristle this brush has left behind. It does not bode well for its lifespan. At least it was this is a cheap brush set. Hey, Sheila! From Come and Go Tavern. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? We were just discussing my childhood Zoids. And Zoids which I want to get. While I still lament about the upcoming Deathwatch changes. And what I'm going to do with my other 15 Deathwatch models. I have an idea what I want to do with them, at least. They can reconvert over. I can either rebase them and just build more of them to match new loadouts, or I'll reconvert them into Death Company instead. With the non-existent Thunderhammers. Oh yeah, my Sergeant with the Xenophase and Shield is going to be an illegal loadout, most likely, which kind of sucks. But oh well. Everyone kid was probably Alligator, but Scorpion was second. Nice. Yeah, the Shield Liger was my childhood, so I got soft spot for Shield Liger for sure. But then I saw there's a turtle, like a turtle cannon, tortoise cannon. It's like, I just like that. It's a tortoise turtle. And then of course the good old Gorgulus and Iron Kong. Those big lads were always nice. And I saw there's like a realized model of some of the Zoids. I might see if I can pick up one of them, at least for Shield Liger. Maybe Blade Liger, but I kind of prefer Shield Liger. And maybe Iron Kong. I suspect Gorgulus would be, 1, hard to find, 2, very big and expensive. And so, yeah. We'll see. Got some pain on my finger. Oh yeah, the transport snail, yeah, with the little container things. And then, of course, you're going to have to buy 2 more Zoids for it to transport as well. Marketing. Am I right? That's how you get the kids into it. Yeah, let me reach down to here. But then also like the Panzer, there's a Panzer Liger with all the weapons. It's like, ooh, I know nothing about that one, but I like what I see. Yeah, my only Zoids experience is the cartoon with the Shield Liger, the blue Shield Liger, and then that's it. We didn't get the other Zoids show on Saturday mornings when I was growing up. It was never a thing. So I have no knowledge of it other than there's a Liger Zero there with an armor swapping system, which sounds cool as fuck. So I've got whatever that Zoids show is on my to watch list. And I know that there's a new Zoid show that came out recently. I've only seen 1 or 2 episodes of it though. So I don't know if is it a new series, new timeline, or pre-timeline something. Well, yeah, Zoid's cool. Also, may or may not try to use a Zoid like an Iron Kong as a proxy for Chaos Demon. A Demon Engine. What could go wrong? I mean, heck, you can say Zoids are pretty close to Demon Engines already. They're like a sentient mechanical being, and Demon Engines are summoned demonic mechanical beings. Like, huh? That seems pretty close, pretty similar, am I right? Also, yes, I'm being very messy on this foot, but I haven't done the red paint layer yet. Well, I haven't done the red base coating yet, so that will fix in the touch-up stage. Well, we'll fix when I color block the red in. Trying to be accurate. Well, at the same time, I'm slightly tired today. Oh. My hand isn't as steady as I like it to be. Oh, there we go. Oh, more of your undersuit for it to be painted here. And we just reach that brush in between the leg joint there. Yeah. Also, your knee pad here goes black as well. Gino's pulling me back season 3. Blood Bowl, haha. Kathy Kameno, Chaos Wars. Oh, yeah. And also, yeah, the new Drukari got released. Only 2 models. It's like, okay. Well, nice that they get new models finally, but only 2 models? When the other factions got tons more? Like, more please? But Lady Malice! Yes, Lady Malice. Well, some people have seen calling her Katarina. She looks a lot like Katarina from Mortal Kombat. Well, she's a pretty model. I don't know too much about Drukari, but she got the look for sure. Harlequins don't have an HQ. Oh no! Oh no! G-dubs! G-dubs be G-dubbing! Give us the models! Goddamn. Harlequins are cool. Yeah, they still don't have a model that... Oh my god. G-dubs, what are you doing? They're getting less love than Deathwatch. Literally. And they killed the Deathwatch for a while. There we go. Let me just get this applied. Carefully. There we go. Also, was it the Tantalus from the big unit, Forge World unit from Dark Arrow get legend as well? It's like, you're legend at only big units. What the fuck? Yeah. Aqua's your main army when you're playing? Ooh, shit. There's a whole thing about how nobody releases a troop, but it makes it a bit weird. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, so... they don't have a leader, so to speak. Interesting. I think yeah, but I think that's an issue between lore and game-wise, where game-wise you kind of need to have a leader for it to work. Oh, dang. Yeah, they're cool. A butch to paint, probably, but cool as fuck. Yeah, get in there. Nice. Yeah, I've been looking to see if there's any. Well, Xenos Army might be interesting because I have Space Marines for sure. I have some World Eaters, which are, well, Space Marines, which can also then reproxy as regular Chaos. It's like, I don't have a Xenos faction, but at the same time, I don't really want to invest too heavily into another faction already. It's like, oh shit, what's in it, like an elite sort of Xenos army I could have, just to have one of each army type. And I was thinking, oh, Harlequins might be a thing, but they have so few models. That's more Dark Elder, which I also have an obnoxious amount of. Ooh. Milady, you have, I see your tastes, indeed. Oop, there you go. Yeah, it's just, I don't want, it's a weird case where a lot of Xenos armies are horde-based armies. It's like, I don't want to build, pack, store, and then travel with a horde. Even if it's orcs. I was thinking, is there like an elite Eldar sort of thing I could do? Which might be possible. Keywords might be. But that is for much later once I get a lot more of my Space Marine stuff done. Basically, I'm trying to make myself, I'm not going to expand to another army until all my Space Marine stuff is done. Also, my Space Marine stuff is ever expanding as well. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yep. That's why I'm a bit more of a big, sort of a painting binge as of recent. Getting my models built, getting them painted, and ready to use. Yeah. Only thing which is I'll have some pause on is my Horse Heresy models, just because I decide, do I want to paint them in my custom colors, proxy back and forth, or do I want to dedicate them to a specific founding chapter and go with it as that? I haven't soul searched and decided yet for that. We shall see though. The Great Drukhari paint scheme gets up into uphill battle. Basically, a lot of jet bikes and transport zipping around, very urban maps. Oh, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, the jewel paints. Ooh, I see. Interesting. Are we going to see Sheila on the battlefield sooner or later then? Yeah, all the pearlescent and jewel style paints. That would be cool. Yeah. Nice. That should be really cool. I was thinking if I did like a Drukhari thing like that, well, a Harlequin thing like that, would be like sort of Tron. I want to do the Tron style type with stripes and looks, but I also want to try to do the whole checker pattern which Harlequins have, because that looks cool. But again, that's gonna be a bitch to fucking paint. Oh god, 15 to 20 jet bikes. You literally have your army already. It's literally just a case of paint it and go. Nice. Oh, funny you say that. Funny you say that shit, because I've been thinking if I want to have a 18 Outrider bike, 15 Outrider bikes in my army, like those guys there, because they're pretty strong right now, and having a full mechanized bike army, which I don't have to paint white, sounds like a lot of fun to do. Your jet bikes versus my Outrider bikes. Aha, what could go wrong? Everything. But ooh, that would be fun for sure. Here you go. This one has a boot to paint. Dab dab dab. Just carefully paint that in here. Let's see. Harlequins have no mask, mask theater theme, which is a bit subdued in paint schemes compared to normal scheme. Ah, I see. Cool. Yeah, that's funny. Like Harlequins and stuff Like, you can go with any color scheme you want. It's gonna look amazing. As garish or subdued as you like. Yep, there we go. Oh. Like, you can have tactical Harlequins. The tactiquins. The tactiquins. Haha. Oh no, I just think of a Harlequin army for myself. I'll have the tactiquins faction. Fuck! No, no, don't commit to it. Don't commit to it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. Actually, I have to look see because I don't think Harlequins are actually even in boarding actions, or there's only one detachment that allows them, which is very weird and stupid. There we go. Let me just get that there. Okay, so now I have these two to do, as well as, oh wait, the little black fence on the backpacks. Yeah, okay. Then that's the black done. Did you pick up, oh, you got the Corsairs kill team. Nice. That's really cool. Ugh. Yeah, kill team's a fun way to get into different armies because basically there's that one box, or those usually two for every option, and then you get to experience a little bit of what that faction has to offer. In that particular kill team, at least. It's like, yeah, that's cool, that's nice. You can have, also just lets you have a little set of minis to paint, build and paint, and then use as is. Ooh, ah, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking getting the Orc Tank Busters. The Wrecker Crew, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Orc Wrecker Crew. Although I think it's sold out everywhere because everyone wants to buy it. Because it's a bunch of silly orcs with obnoxiously funny guns and weapons. Just doing their own orky things. You know, just orcs, 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 orcs. I think there might have been production issues with it or something, because I've not seen the Wrecker Crew Kill Team box being sold as is. Ah, damn it, got some dust on my thing. Oh, just wet it, wipe it off, and then redo it. That's fine. This is how painting goes sometimes. You make a mistake, just clean it off and go again. No problem, no biggie. There we go. Wiped it off. Now just immediately go back and do it again. It's small. This is just a small thing. Let's see. I was very upset when the other army got a webway infiltration ability, but Harkins did not. The army whose law is that they could suddenly PR the webway. Could not PR the webway. Wow, when have I heard GW doing that before? I know in every fucking faction and army. Yeah, that sucks. I think they're also waiting for the global situation to settle, touchdown for next year. And those like their big release announcements have been a little bit more subdued as of recent. For anything else, not Space Marines at least. You know, Space Marines make money, so they do Space Marines a lot. Like the upcoming Imperial Fist Combat Patrol and as well as the Raven Guard, as well as the new Raven Guard character are coming out soon. It's like, ooh, those are nice. And the new detachments as well. It's like, I'm tempted for the Imperial Fist Combat Patrol. Thing is, I already have a company heroes. I'm not sure if I need a second one. But it does have some good models in it that I do like and want. There we go. Wait, why did I paint the whole thing black? I should have only painted the tips black. Whoopsie. Oh well. Oopsie poopsie. I'll just repaint it red later. That's fine. That's fine. And if I just dot this on and around. But I think, yeah, kind of, I do want the new Death Watch kill team. Well, I'll wait to see what the rules are like for the new Death Watch kill team, then decide if I want to pick up a box or two of it, just to be able to have a squad of the new Death Watch in my army. Because if they're only good in kill team and shit in regular 40k, then oh, even though they look like cool models, I'm not gonna get them. I have my 20 Death Watch veterans already here. Some that need to rebase now. My sergeant got to rip his arm off and replace his heroically posed Astartes Deathwatch shield with a pistol. It's like, God damn it. I spent long making the pose look so nice with the Xenophase and the shield of my sergeant. And now, looks like that loadout's going to become illegal. Like, Diagonamator. You can't keep getting away with this. But yeah. Lamentations of a GW player. Also, we just drop the music down a tad. Here we go. That's good. Okay. There. Anyway. So, yeah, let's see what else needs to turn black here. Oh, at the side of your arm here for sure. There we go. Just apply it in nicely. Just cut the block it all first. Then I'll glue it together. And then see, what, if anything, needs fixing or touching up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now it's the rifles. Yeah. Whoopee commercial. Oh shit, ad break. Okay. So, ad break. Ad break. There you go. That's piss breako. Yep. Take a piss break, everyone, as you need to. And I'll just continue painting here first. Nothing special. I would just pause any particular major discussion topics until the stream returns. So yeah, just a moment of quiet buildy painty first until the ads are over. Well, let me see. How did I paint on this rifle again? Oh yeah, I did the upper receiver and scope in black. Let us quickly do that right now. Nice and carefully. Load it. And paint it. Yeah. The lower half as well. Very carefully. Yep. Da-da-dee, da-da-doo. Waiting for the ads to end. Just get... Okay, just the upper half. Load it up. Nice and carefully through this. Yeah. In there. Get this main scope color blocked in. Rotate. And then on this side. Blap, blap. Blap, 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 blap. Get painted, get painted, get painted, get painted, get painted. Load it. Just slather it. Everywhere that it needs to be. Oop. Along the edges. Along here, the barrel. Like so. On the top. Just plap, plap, plap it all over. Oh, welcome back from the ad break, everybody. I'll pause most conversation while the ad break was going by. I just quickly just began painting up the rifles because it's just a case of blast the paint on most of the body. Just color blocking everything first, touch it up later. There we go. Let that dry for a bit. Also, I dry brushed the rifle with gunmetal instead of silver just to have a bit of a darker look to it. So yeah. What was it? I started doing labels so everything was blood roll color sort of thing, so they didn't have to cover WYSIWYG anymore. But about how I like them look. Yeah, that's a great way to do it. It's just that when, especially with rules are changing a lot now, basically with Space Marines, where the loadouts change a lot, or you can have this weapon, have that weapon, have all these weapon options. Eventually, it's like, I just need to build it with what it has, or else I'm going to lose track. I'm going to lose track what's been labeled to have here and there as well. Especially with Death Company. Like, I proxy regular Jump Marines as Death Company, but then 3 of the 5 of them usually will have this special weapon. It's like, okay, this guy with a special weapon, and this guy in the lunging forward pose as the other special weapon. It's like, oh god. Especially in the bigger games, it's like you're gonna start mixing it up or forgetting. It's like, oh shit, who was who again? It's like, oopsie, you killed one model. Okay, grab a model, take him off the table, and then later it's like, oh shit, I took off the wrong model. It should have been the other guy because of the thing. So I was like, ugh. It's like, I have from the combat patrol, I have 2 Blood Angels upgrade sprues, which means I have 2 Eviscerator arms, which are like valuable commodities now because the upgrade sprue box is so fucking expensive with only 1 Eviscerator in the box. It's like, oh god, I need to be absolutely sure on the models I use these Eviscerators on because I gotta commit to it. It's expensive to get more Eviscerate. It's very expensive just to get 1 Eviscerator from the upgrade sprue. Which actually why I got some 30k Marines now with the close 30k Space Marines, which also have their own Eviscerator, which I'm going to probably be proxying for Death Company as well. Just because it's cheaper to get multiple Eviscerators equipped on them. Because there are like 20 Marines in the box. You get like a bajillion weapons. I think like 4 Eviscerators in 1 upgrade sprue box. If for 30k compared to 1 in 40k. It's like, yeah, that's just... yes, that just makes sense. That's the obvious choice to make when faced with such a choice. Then print army lists ahead of time, give each guy a number designation, put number on 4 corners. Oh, interesting. Interesting idea. Nice. I might steal that. Keyword, I might steal that idea, or I might just use my 30k Marines proxy things in. So like basically, yeah, the slightly short guys, they're the they're the fancy weapon dudes. They are extremely distinguishable from the rest of the squad. Okay, also for Death Company, paint them black. Done. No problemos. To lament the lamentations of a Blood Angel player. Oh shit, wait a second. Oh god, oh no! Sudden urge to paint heart shapes with checkerboard that's on shoulder pads, intensifying. Actually, that's the thing. In the new Deathwatch Kill Team set, on the sprue, they give some pre-molded shoulder pads for the Deathwatch. They give a pre-molded, with pre-molded panel lined, Lamenta shoulder pad for the Tactical Marine. So you can paint it and then put your panel line in between it, and boom, easy Lamenta shoulder pad. That's the one big deal. You get a molded Lamenta shoulder pad for your Deathwatch Kill Team in the new set. It's like, oh god, that's gonna be an auto include for sure. Like I get to do a Lamenta shoulder pad without the pain behind it. Sign me up. Gotta love myself some molded on checkerboard pattern details to just fill in the paint, fill in with paint, and be good. So huzzah for that. There we go. Okay. So it looks like that's all the black that needs to be done until we get to the touch-up phase, at least. Yeah, okay. Clean off our brush, and then we prepare for the red. And the silver as well. I think we'll do red first. Oh, clean off the brush. I'll just absorb up the liquid from one side of this, so I can put in some new liquid in. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, maybe so my Death Watch, depending how bad or good the new Death Watch veteran rules are, as well as what their loadouts change to, I might use my existing Death Watch veterans then as Death Company proxies. Death Company on foot proxies. Because Death Company on foot are kind of good. They're very cheap. Only because they're not battle line, but they're very cheap. You still get 2 of the special weapons with them. And then they have their special rule where, if under starting strength, they have sustained hits 1 on everything. Under half strength, they get sustained hits 2 on everything. So I was like, ooh. I've had a sustained hits 2 Thunderhammer hit a few times with 2 6s. I was like, ooh, I went from 3 attacks to 7 attacks out of the blue. How lovely. From from was it? A single sergeant. Like, oh, get wrecked, mate. So, it's a fun little gamble unit. The rest of the rules are kind of, yeah, but basically it's, I think, 85 points for 5. And then, like, 160 or so, or 170 for 10. So, like, not too bad for 10 dudes with a field of pain, inbuilt reroll to hit in melee, and up to sustain 1, sustain 2, depending how many losses they've had. It's like, they are a legitimate threat popping up a Land Raider. Or even just 5 of them popping out of an impulsor somewhere and hiding behind a wall. They're like, I'll see if I can make it work, so to speak. Or if I can bring the chaplain on foot with them, because with Blood Angels, our stratagems tend to need to battle shock your squad to get a lot of bonuses. But there's like the chaplain on foot can say, "What's per battle? Oh, you're battle shocked? No, you're not. You're not battle shocked anymore. Done. Feel free to use the stratagems again." It's like, combos are possible. Yeah, now let's just try the new paint which I've been using now. My Toothen's Coat Emperor Red, which you can see I've used on this guy. It's a pretty nice red over the primer red. And it's pretty close to the Was darker red that I use as my normal base red color. So like, okay. And also, I think it's like a third the price of Was darker red. A third to half the price of Was darker red. So it's like, yes, this might be my new base red to work with. And then also I have, for like shading it and stuff later, if I need to get into that, I have Dread Red, which is a very dark version of it. I got a Sword Hilt Burgundy. I don't remember why, but I have it, so it's here. So yeah, I think on some of my hero character stuff, I might see if I can do more work into like highlights, shadows, or shadings otherwise, to just go even further beyond. But it's hard because also the Space Marine characters have so much bling on them. Like, yeah, like this guy, he's covered in bling. It's like there's no real space to go even further beyond because he's already even further beyond with his own details. So it's like, yeah. But we'll see. I'll find something. Probably eventually. We'll see. I'll figure something out. I'll probably figure something. Also, I need to get some more Outrider bikes because, yeah, Space Marines have, in the current state of Warhammer 40k 10th edition, Space Marines have 1 leader on a bike. 1. The chaplain on a bike. Not even the White Scars have a character on bike yet. It's like, what the fuck? Where's the rest of the leaders for the Outrider bikes? You've legended the regular bikes. But where's the leader? What will the Outriders get? Nothing. I was looking in the rules, like, oh shit, they legended. There was librarian on bike, sanguinary priest on bike, captain on bike. Well, yeah, where's the captain on bike, by the way? What else? There's librarian, tech marine on bike, who's really strong as well. Like, you had all these captains on bikes that you legended, and only gave us back the chaplain on bike. What the fuck? Like, seriously, what the fuck? Where's the rest of the captain bikes? It's like, huh. Huh. So yeah, I'm thinking I might see about having like the legendary character on bikes 3D printed or something, and then using them just to lead my bikes, honestly. Because what the chaplain bike is a very good option. Like a librarian bike, giving a 4-up invuln save to all the bikes is a very strong thing to give. Because the Space Marines don't have many invuln save units beyond Terminators and Blade Guard. So if we can spend the points to like attach a character that can give them the invuln save, that's a really good option. Like regular librarians also do that as well. But then we have a case of there's so many other characters attached to the infantry squads. Like, is it worth giving the squad a 4-up invuln save and having it not do much damage versus just squads at risk of getting instant killed, but it's got like a lieutenant or captain attached, so it can do a lot of damage before it dies? That's a big question. The reason I consider it for the Outriders because the Outriders inbuilt rule got changed. So instead of them having automatic 6-inch advance, they now have +1 strength, +1 damage on the charge. So there's damage 2 chain swords coming off of them. So it's like, yeah, they're weak, still, chain strength 4, or 6 as Blood Angels like I play as. But you have like 25 damage 2 attacks hitting you. It was like, oh, some of those are going to slip through, and the damage 2 suddenly makes them an actual threat to medium to big things. So it's like, they don't really need like an extra heavy hitter with them. So anything that helps them survive would be pretty good. Unless it's a chaplain. Of course, the chaplain on bike +1 to wound, it just makes it easier for them to send in. It makes it easier for those 25 damage 2 chainsword attacks to make it through. And it's like, oh yes, that's a lot of damage. Like, I think, yeah, in a few games, big games we played, as well as a tournament, I bought only 3 Outrider bikes, and seems my opponents have been actually pretty scared of them, just because of the sudden damage 2 output they can put out, just on their own. I was like, I'm just going to put these bikes here to screen as a distraction, and it's like, okay, if you don't deal with them, they're going to charge you damage to weapons. It's like, aha! Take potentially 50 damage worth of 50 damage if somehow all these attacks make it through. It's like, ooh, it's like, oh, that's a spicy squad. And so the current the meta for Blood Angels is 18 Blade Guard. It's like, huh. But what if we went even further beyond? What if it was 18 Blade Guard and 18 Outriders? Like, now you gotta choose. Do you want to hit the 4-up invuln Blade Guard that are gonna be plodding towards you? Or you're gonna hit the no invuln save Outrider bikes that are zooming at you, ready to hit you with damage to weapons? Make your choice and make your peace. So I feel like that's like a good conundrum sort of thing. Make your opponent have to deal with multiple dangerous units. One being easier to kill than the other, but the other being a lot more deadly than the other. Like, and both having almost equal damage output. Did they ever release the Creek Horse? I think they did. I know they released some horse unit, which has like, the horse has like claws on its feet. But I think they have might be the squad that has the Mongolian looking helmets. So I don't think they're Krieg, they're someone else. Attilan, I think they did the Attilan Rough Riders. I think did the Attilan Rough Riders have that horse? Let's see. Creek horse model. What was it only the Attilans? Let me see. That's the Attila. I think it was the Attilan Rough Ride. No, Creek Cavalry. No, they might have released it actually. Let me see. It looks like a newer post. November 2024. Death Corps. Oh, I think it was in the Battle Force. Yes, they did. Here we go. I'll give you a link, Sheila. This is the Warhammer community. You can see the new Krieg's horses. Can I please paste? Come on, paste. There we go. Yeah, there we go. You can find the Krieg's horses in here. I'll never get used to his feet, but it's hilarious seeing the feet like that, though. I mean, no, the Kriegsmen like that. Just in the 40th millennium, there was only horse. Just charge forward, full cavalry charge into the demonic lines. What could go wrong? Yeah, we should just have a game where it's all cavalry units only. Horses, bikes, attack bikes, jet bikes, skimmers. Only cavalry, and see what happens. That'll be fun. Potentially. There we go. Need to touch on the black later, but then that's touch-up phase. Right now, we're just committing to color block phase. Just color block things in. The moment dive remote? Yeah, need to get one of those. Yeah, those horses. Yeah, it's like the Space Wolves where the Thunder Wolf is not a wolf. It's just called that because it looks like one. It's like, yeah, here's the wolves quotation mark. Yeah, they're cool as heck. Thing is, Imperial Guard for me, Imperial Guard, there's a lot of units I like, but there's also a lot of units that was like, eh. Those kind of things like, these are just normal dudes. Why would I pay so much for normal dudes? They got some great story behind them. It's like, I'd rather put my money into a Space Marine or something, or something like fucked up, like Penitent Engine or something. So like, they're cool, but like I'm only into some of the models, not all the models. Like Space Marines, where I'm into nearly all the models. I was like, yes, give me more. I like it. Okay, some more bits here. Boop. Let's get all the tiny little bits going. Yeah, so right now, yeah, Space Marines are my jam for now. I got a little bit of Chaos that I'll build and proxy in around as I need to. Chaos and World Eaters, although World Eaters right now are in an awkward place. And I don't know how I feel about how the new World Eaters are. It's awkward. They don't feel like World Eaters, or doesn't feel like they got what they need to be a World Eaters army compared to other detachments like, well, Blood Angels. Like right now, Blood Angels feel like a better World Eaters army than the World Eaters are. Their current updated rule list and codex is like, yeah. Oop, put that aside. Like an update, World Eaters in their brand new codex that came out recently, their updates lost them the feel no pain. So their units have no feel, almost all their units have no feel no pain now. It's like for melee only army with barely any guns, it needs to charge forward. No feel no pain feels a bit wrong. It's like you need something to keep your men alive getting in. And they're supposed to be raging berserking guys who will, well, feel no pain as they go into combat. So it's like they'll hit hard and then they get wrecked in return. They can't take the hit back. And they lost, except for one detachment for Corn Berserkers only, they lost advance and charge as well. Just like, ooh, oh, that's a major kicker. In return, all their data sheets got plus 2-inch movements, so even the World Eater's Terminators move 7 inches now instead of 5. But it's like, they are slower than before still, technically, with that. I think the Terminator's like, oh yeah, World Eater's Terminator with 7 inches, that's cool. Let's put those in. And it's like, wait. The World Eaters have no leader character for their Terminators. None of the World Eaters units can lead Terminators. It's like, oh, so the Terminators just have to go in as they are. No support. Ah. Huh, that doesn't feel right. I think like the focus is supposed to be towards like the 8-bound, Exalted 8-bound, but then they changed them as well, where the 8-bound is superior in every way because he gives an aura of +1 to hit in melee. But again, no Feel No Pain with only a 5 of invuln save, so they aren't going to exactly survive that well. And then the Exalted 8-bounds are specifically keyworded for anti-vehicle, anti-monster work, which means that they have less attacks with only anti-vehicle, anti-monster keywords on them. So they have been pigeonholed to a very specific role now. And it's like, oh. Ah. Okay then, that's The World Eaters don't feel very World Eatery anymore. And it's not even like, okay, adjust playstyle for them. It's like, but it really doesn't work. Like, Blood Angels are a much stronger melee army than the World Eaters are because they can advance and charge. They can fall back and charge. Yeah, they go fall back and charge. They can actually do things to charge. While Warlords just move 2 inches faster on everything and then get a bit of more offensive once they get in, but then they have no defense, lost all their defenses. Although one thing funny is that a lot of their ranged weapons got rapid fire. The World Eater's Land Raider has rapid fire 1 on his rapid fire 2 on his las cannons. And it has 2 las cannons. So it can shoot. So 2 las cannons, 2 shots, so that's 4 shots. Rapid fire 2 on each. So that's 8 las cannon shots on 4s from a World Eater's Land Raider. And it's like, wait a second. Can the World Eaters make a better las cannon gun line than the Tau or even Space Marines? It's like, yeah, here's my 3 World Eaters Land Raiders at 24 inches shooting 8 las cannons each at something. Hitting on 4s, but still, it's like, aha! World Eaters, nobody expects the World Eaters gun line. It's like, oh shit. In a big game, that might be the legitimate way to play it. Just 3 Land Raiders with 8 las cannons firing off in support of your melee troops. It's like, fucking heck, that's insane. Like when everyone started playing melee suits in Tau. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, this doesn't feel right, but it feels funny as heck if I did that. It's like, if I take World Eaters to a big game, I'm gonna probably ask to borrow 2 other people's Land Raiders along with mine and say, yeah, here's 24 las cannon shots at 24 inches into your army. Have fun as World Eaters. Like, Khorne cares not for where the blood flows, and so I'm gonna make the blood flow with 24 las cannon shots a turn. What could go wrong? I think there is something where you reroll 1s to hit or something as well. So it's like, aha. Hey, maybe I found a way to play this, which is the complete wrong way to play it. Well, not the wrong way, but the wrong way to play it thematically wise to the faction. But hey, rapid fire 2 las cannons. That's just insane. And I think they can get something to advance and shoot as well. So Yeah, I was like, haha, you thought the Land Raiders were dangerous because what's inside? No, they're dangerous because of their sponsored weapons. Of course, that means, oh, I need to have 3 Land Raiders, and right now I only have 1 Land Raider, and I honestly don't see myself getting a second one, as Space Marines at least. The Land Raider is too overcosted in points to really be useful. And also as Blood Angels, I have access to a lot of jump units. I'm using a lot of Outriders as well. I just don't really need a Land Raider as much. Of course, famous last words before I find a way to need it, but yeah, in the last few big games, I've actually not brought my Land Raider in, even though it's meant to be one of the central parts of my army. It's like, haha, I'm a charging army, so of course I need a transport to get them into range. Like, yeah, no. Yeah, just I just don't need the land. It's too big to fit between terrain. It's too expensive to really afford any of my other units, which I tend to take as a core. And of course, it's the first thing focused down a lot of the time, so it dies early, and then there's a lot of points just dead because it also is too big to hide. So it's like, yeah, Land Raider, you ain't doing in the current game state of the game. Land Raider ain't doing too hot. It's not doing too good in terms of feasibilities. Oh god, don't you flip and fly away from me, boy. A little bit disappointing because that is one of the big fancy units Space Marines have. It's the one that's centerpiece models. So you think Space Marines, you think Land Raiders. But like, yeah. Of course, also you think Space Marines, you think Dreadnoughts. And then they go and fucking legend this guy 1 week after I fucking paint him. Yeah. Just the entire Firstborn Dreadnought line, legended. Except for Space Wolves. Space Wolves got to keep their Firstborn Dreadnoughts. Not salty about that at all. Bloody furry bastards. Of course, it goes 2 ways now. It's like, oh, you assholes, why do you get to keep your Firstborn Dreadnoughts while we don't? And another part is like, wait a second. You gave the Space Wolves their new codex, but you didn't bother updating their Dreadnoughts and stuff? What the fuck? It's like, do I say yay, or do I lament the fact that Space Wolves didn't get updated Dreadnoughts? Because now it's like, wait a second. They want you to buy they want to clear out their Firstborn Dreadnought stocks first with the new Space Wolves, and then boom, legend them all, and say boom, buy the new Space Wolves Dreadnought instead now. It's like, wait, hold on, is this a marketing tactic actually, or did they seriously just not get updated Dreadnoughts out in time for the Codex release? When considering they have these planned years in advance, seems unlikely. Space Wolves is one of their core big factions that all sell well. I don't know, maybe, one department's not talking to another department and then they fumble the ball like, haha, the big brand new Space Marine 2 game has come out, where you start as the Death Watch. So everyone wants to get the Death Watch models and stuff, because, you start the cool Death Watch dudes, and it's like, oh, wait, what do you mean you just legended the entire Death Watch faction at the same time? What the fuck? And then they have to, like, months later at Christmas, yeah, it was Grotmas. Then Grotmas Christmas is when they say, oh yeah, we have unlegended the Death Watch now, they're going to be Forever Index instead. It's like, you fumbled, y'all fumbled that hard. And now we have new Death Watch veterans coming out, suddenly out of the blue. And I thought they were safe modeled by. But then I was like, okay, new Death Watch veterans out. Great, well, they're coming out. Are we going to get updated leaders? Like Captain Artemis or the Watch Captain? No, you get the old ones still. On their 32 mil bases. They aren't even 40 mil bases like the rest of the Space Marine leaders. So like, oh. Okay. Well, that's going to be awkward. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to buy the new Death Watch, the old Death Watch characters, and as soon as I paint them, they're going to release updated models as well, because that's just what's going to happen. Thanks, G-dubs! G-dubs, in the state of legending and otherwise. Oh, yeah, oh no, I'm gonna spend time kit bashing like a Death Watch watch captain. And it's like, nope, here's the new Death Watch captain now. As I'm finishing it, I was like, you bastards! Damn it! Ah! Yeah, but well, that what can you do? That's how it goes. That's although I do have, was it? There is good old 3D printing as well to get some to use, which I don't have but don't want to spend full money on. Or actually, yeah, recasts of legended models that they aren't making anymore. Yeah, actually, that makes sense now. Just the old models which they don't make anymore, buy the recasts of, because they don't make it anymore. And we're good to go. Oh shit! I need to go look at certain websites. Actually, speaking of, wait, do I have? Wait a second. Speaking of that, these arrived today. Let me go. These arrived today, and yeah, they look interesting to do. Yeah, literally, that's what's happened. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I got a recast of the old Terminator chaplain. I'm not sure if he's a Chaos one or not, but he's a Terminator chaplain. He's a very simple recast, a lot of flash on it. Oh, look at that! Look at all those details that were preserved in the recasting as well. This is actually a very good. There's a lot of flash on the edges of it, but the core details are all still there. It looks pretty dang good. Oh, look, he's got the bolter, storm bolter with the bolters hanging out the bottom as well. So, yeah, my approach just for models that seem at risk, I just go for the recast, honestly. Or 3D printed version of it. Yeah, what else do I have? Oh, a Tech Marine with a giant Graviton hammer from 30k. With a bunch of Tech Marine bits and bobs inside, looks like. And then finally, what else I have? Oh yeah, 2 Apothecaries with Chainswords from 30k. These are going to be my Sanguinary Priest proxies, because pretty much Sanguinary Priest is going to be an Apothecary with a Chainsword, and these are Apothecaries with Chainswords. Good enough. So yeah, I've got these, although they're going to have a lot of flash and cleanup to work with. But considering a fraction of the cost, and I can see what the residents like, there's a little side project to do. Or a little fun stream project to work on. But yeah, anyway. With that said, the red's done. The red is color blocked in. It is time to color block the silver in now. Well, the aluminum. So let me get my Vallejo aluminum out. And let's color block the aluminum in. Now that we'll see about aluminum as well as gunmetal. Aluminum, gunmetal. What else? Gold. Aluminum, gunmetal, gold. So 3 more colors to block in. And then I'll touch up the small details on them. Glue them together, and we're good to do. Yes, aluminum. Aluminum these nuts in your face. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I might. But honestly, I'm actually really tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. It's always the hard stop there. Banana. Yeah. Banana. Yeah. I'm gonna cut the block of silver in first, and then we'll see what time it's like, because I might end a little early tonight just to rest a bit more today, because I don't know, I'm really tired after not having to go to work yesterday. Yeah, the typhoon really took it out of me. Well, I actually did spend all day painting yesterday, so I did a lot of close work yesterday, so I was like, well, I was going between painting as well as painting and Dark Souls 3 randomizing just to get this one guy ready for my kill team tournament. So I got this guy prepared in advance. Haha. But now I'm just gonna get this guy's going. In fact, there's a pin and pre hit was it and sub-assemble these beforehand, so everything can be painted first. I can reach all the areas and then I can glue it together later. I can easily reach between the legs right now with these guys just for the painting inner thighs and stuff. Also that just so I can make sure I can reach around the entire cloak they had built. Because these are monopose models with just a few different monopose options based on the gun. But that means it's very hard to reach behind certain areas. Yep, there we go. Get your Ultraman looking chest going there. Yeah. So I'll get the silver on first and then see how I feel. Let's see. Oh no, back to you. Because I also do your... You get silver chests, thighs, and upper arms. That's my color scheme. I've been giving my Space Marines like all silver right arms and silver red left arms, but I've been feeling more like sticking to a constant theme of silver upper arms and upper legs, and then red gauntlets and boots. I'm starting to feel that I like that color scheme better, so easy to go back and update models, because basically just paint the gauntlet red and done. I feel like the slightly more balanced color scheme is starting to attract me more now. It gives us a bit more color variety onto the right arm versus just being all silver and done with. And it also looks weird when I have to make him Deathwatch when the entire left arm is silver, and then to match that color, and the right arm goes silver. It's like, yeah, it's not contrasting as well as I like with the Deathwatch stuff, and I do like Deathwatch. Like, quite literally, I was going to commit to being Deathwatch until they fucking legended the chapter for a while. That's why I went with Blood Angels, because actually I got the Librarian Dreadnought, which they then fucking legended. I'm not salty at all. But so far, I've been having a lot of fun with the Blood Angels rules. And so, yeah, it's having a good time. Having a good time. Well. But, yeah. Well, you know, just in the 3 years since I started this hobby, I think it's been 3 years now. Holy shit. You know, finally refining down my color scheme to what I like, which is literally the same thing this whole time. It's just even out the arm colors, so non-asymmetrical arms now. And then that's that. The rest of it is good. Is good as is. I was like, I keep lamenting the fact, like, why did I do 2 colors of my main theme? It makes my painting so much slower, but honestly, whenever I look at the 2-color theme, it's really nice. And so I can't bring myself to stop using the 2-color theme. I guess if I'm feeling particularly lazy one day, for some units, I'll just make them Deathwatch instead. That solves that issue for me. Let's go about per unit I already have a lot of in the first place. It's like, I have a lot of Assault Intercessors, so if I made more, I'd maybe make some of them Deathwatch just to make it easy to paint. And it's good to go. And since they've returned Deathwatch back to the fold, then they'll make sense again. Until they don't return back to the fold. They can always legend them again. You know, just something cohesive like. It's a fun look, thank you kindly, yeah. Like, see, my very stealthy sniper with bright, shining silver belt and thighs and shiny golden emblem and gold trim. Very stealthy sniper-like, right? Yeah, exactly. You should go back to paint some new town that better painting. Ooh, yeah. Black with red inlays and brass axes. Ooh, that sounds cool. Do it. And then we'll somehow figure out a way to play Warhammer together. Like on Tabletop Sim or something. And I promise quite a few people to do Tabletop Sim Warhammer with them, and it's like, yeah, fuck time zones. One day! Yeah. What could go wrong? I know Zionic, whose birthday was recently. Oh, thank you for needing birthday message for him. He's got his warmest and things slowly building up. And we'll eventually have a game with each other somehow. Don't know how, but somehow. Baby's first Warhammer. Huzzah. And yeah, see how he goes with his army. With his crusade. I think, was it? Zionic's gone into Ultramarines, Black Templars, he wants Slanesh, and potentially Custodes. So he's going more balls deep than I've gone, even. Which is like, rip to your wallet, sir, but you do you. You have joined the hobby face first. Enjoy every moment of it. Oh, speaking of Custodes now, my local game group, I think, yeah, my local game group, 3 people are going Custodes now, and it's like, oh, fucking heck, really? So now I have to start building my list to be able to potentially deal with Custodes coming up in games more regularly. It's like, ooh, geez, okay, Custodes, they are spicy strong. I'm gonna need my 18 blade. I'm gonna need my 18 blade guard for this. I think, how many blade guard do I have now? 3, 6, 9, 12. I have 12 blade guard. Unbuilt. And I have 3 blade guard lieutenants, which I proxy as a 3-man thing. So I technically have 15 blade guard if I don't use any of my lieutenants in game. Which is very close to maximum number. But, yeah. Custody is a fucking spicy as shit. They think I don't have space marines despite having full Custodes force. Well, technically, Custodes are not space marines. So, that is true. It's not a technicality. It is true. You don't have any. You have 1 Imperium force. That's the keyword. It's not a space force. You have an Imperium force, and it's the Custodes. Haha. So you got that going for you. Good luck if any new models get released for them. Because, like, yeah, I know for our Grey Knights players really pissed off at how little Grey Knights things were released for them. They lost 1 character, 1 guy got updated, and then they got an upgrade sprue for the baby carrier, and then that's it. That's all the Grey Knights got for their codex release. It's like, ooh. Ooh. I forgot I mentioned this before as well, but yeah, we also noticed that the Grey Knights Battle Force box has Photoshop editing issue who's on it. Some of the Grey Knights on the picture have missing legs, and the pictures were cut back and forth. And that was fucking hilarious when it was pointed out. It's like, wow. Wow, even more disrespect to the Grey Knights. How dare. You have 3 Imperial Forces, Custodes, Sisters, and Mechanicus. Ooh. I would have started Mechanicus, honestly, but when I was going to get into Warhammer, I had already seen the videos of that Mechanicus as an army at the time, for quite a few years, was beyond subpar of an army. It's like, yeah, cool model, especially if I'm going to be playing the game like I did get into playing it. Having subpar models for that many years, having literally no chance to win effectively, was just not on my... not what I was going for. I wanted to think that actually would have a good chance of winning on its own without bajillion households to make him somewhat equal in power. So, yeah. That's why I went Space Marines, because I like Space Marines. Space Marines are cool. Apparently now they are in a much better situation, but that was still years later. And so they have the extra boxes to make a Necromunda sisters. Oh my god, nice. Yeah, I'm not sure what the situation is. I've been invited to a Necromunda game, but I think the planning for that game has gone a bit off. I was thinking, if I got a Necromunda, which faction would I get? And I'm not sure, honestly. I'm looking at Cawdor, House Cawdor, the Mad Max guy. Is it Cawdor? It's one is the Mad Max looking guys, and the other is the Gene Stealer Tech Marine guys. I'm looking into those two factions if I go into Necromunda. Both look cool to me. So it'll be those, and then two of the Mecha Ambles, just because Ambles are cool. And Mecha Ambles are really cool. So like basically, insert army, insert 2 Ambles. There we go. That would be my Cawdor team. Just because Amble's cool. But I think no, that's not. No, that's the genes. They have Gene Stealer Mechanicus. Yeah. So you're doing Cawdor? Yeah, the Cawdor's fun. Well, yeah, the Gene Stealer Mechanicus guy looks fun as well, but I'm not sure how. I think I've only seen one more of it, so I think he's not a team. He's just an add-on or something. I gotta look deeper, but it's just funny seeing, like, here's a tech wing with a guy sticking off his back with a few of the little servitors with him. That'll be funny. Yeah, the Cawdor Mad Maxes with Mecha Ambles, also Mad Maxed up. I was like, yeah, that would be nice. That'd be good. Oh, yeah, I gotta touch up this red a lot with this silver. My hand stainless is not quite up to par today, but it's good enough to get things going, at least. So that's what I'd probably go for. I kind of want to do Palatine Enforcers, but I feel like the whole Necromunda being the way Necromunda is, being an actual gang, feels more fun to do. Also, I have the Arbites as a kill team as well. So if I want to have an enforcer, a taste of enforcering, I have the Arbites already. I get my taste of police brutality through them. Eh. Tiny bit of trim here. There's a touch with the paintbrush along here. Yeah, we go. Just a little taste of silver trim here. There we go. That's all the silver needed to be done. To be do. I think, oh shit, my hand-eye coordination is not, well, my hand-eye coordination, my hand's a bit wobbly tonight. I am tired. It's going to be the top of the hour soon, so I think we might end the stream a little early today, just to get a bit extra rest. So, not as far as I wanted to get to, but pretty good close already, because I'm like 2 color blocks away from finishing these, and then the details, and they're done. And all that within under 2 hours. So huzzah, that was pretty good. Yeah, I think I might be calling it there for tonight. So let's see. Anyone lovely we can raid into at this time? At this slightly earlier time than I normally would be raiding. Let's see. Ooh. Hold on, this person might still be going. Okay, yeah, let's see. Will this work? Can I send a raid over? Yes, okay, we're gonna send our fun over to Chisa. She's doing something, I don't know what, but you know, let's go say hi to her. So yeah, thank you all for coming, great, appreciate it. Raid message is gonna be the community has come to wobble paint all over. Gonna add a few emotes at the end as we're like boop bop beep boom. Here we go. So yeah, slightly end slightly short stream, but that's how it goes. Yeah, thank you for coming. Great chatting with everybody. Hope you have a good day to you, Sheila, by the way. And yeah, thank you for coming. I'll be back again next Tuesday at about 10 p.m. Japan Standard Time. And yeah, let's just get a last stretch for the road, and then I'll just grab the fully painted guy for it. Until next time, thank you kindly. Until next time, away we go. No.